What's up YouTube? My name is Channa Karasi and welcome back to my channel. So what I do on this channel is teach people how to make clothes. So what we're doing this time around for this series is upcycling pieces from our closet. And with the times that we're in right now, a lot of people want to know how to make a face mask. So today I will be teaching you how to make two styles of protective face masks that you can use when you're shopping, when you're going out on the road, although you should be staying home. So although we do need to stay home, I do understand that we need to leave the house to do necessary tasks. So I'll be teaching you how to make one, a fitted mask, and two, a gathered mask to help you do those things. I just wanted to take the time to send a special shout out to the frontline workers. I'm talking about the doctors, the nurses, grocery store workers, bus drivers, train drivers, anyone that's working right now during this pandemic. I just like to send a special shout out and say thank you for your services. Thank you so much for putting your lives on the line and putting your health at risk. We appreciate you. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright guys, so here's what you'll need. So you'll need a ruler, a pair of scissors, chalk or a fabric marker, a seam ripper if you have one, some pins, measuring tape, shoelaces, a piece of random fabric, and the fabric that you will be using for your mask. You'll use half of the measurement of your face across from ear to ear, and the vertical measurement will represent the measurement from nose to chin. Continue to sketch the mask exactly as I'm sketching it here. Once you've sketched the mask, fold the piece of fabric together just like this, and then cut the mask out. When you've cut out the mask, sew the front of the mask so that you can get the curve at the front of the mask. When you're happy with the fit of your mask, remove the seam from the mask so it could be used as your pattern piece. Then pin your pattern piece in place on the 2 layers of fabric that you'll be using to create your mask, and then cut them out. Mark and cut the bottom of your mask and the top. This will allow you to indicate the midpoint of the mask so that when you fold it, everything is equal. At the top curve of that mask, you're going to make a 1-inch notch to indicate where you will sew. Fold the lace in half, then use the end of that shoelace and measure with a ruler about 3 inches. At that marked point, fold the laces in half and then cut at the end of the lace to cut the other half. And then you're going to cut the middle of that lace to end up with 3 inches of lace. The laces with the tapered end, you can measure about 8 inches and then cut both pieces. So now it's time to sew the lace. So exactly how I have the lace here, you're gonna place those laces stacked on top of each other, looking like an arrow, and sew over them. Then cut off any excess string or bits on the end of that lace. Sew the area where the 3 laces intersect, as I'm doing here.
and then repeat this same step to the other 3 laces. Then we're going to take both of our pieces of our mask and sew around the edges 1/4 inch with right sides together, and at the very end of the side we're going to leave about a 1.5 inch opening to turn the fabric inside out. Once your mask is turned inside out onto the right side, create an opening at each of the 4 corners of the mask to place your laces into. Then sew each of the corners that the laces are in into place. Alright guys, so here's what you'll need for the second part of this tutorial. So you'll need a pair of scissors, elastic banding or shoelace, a ruler, the fabric you'll be using, and some chalk or fabric pen. So first you're going to measure your elastic banding or your shoelace. The elastic banding would be 8.5 inches. For the shoelace, I would suggest about 12 to 15 inches. The measurement of your fabric should be about 7 by 12 inches. Mark your fold point at 1.5 inches down from the top of the fabric and iron in place. Keep folding and steaming the folds in place like an accordion with your iron until you have 3 pleats in place. And when you're done, it should look exactly like this. With your pleats folded, you're going to sew the sides of the mask in place with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Once you're done sewing the mask in place, you're going to then sew your elastic banding or your shoelaces to each corner of your mask. Once you've done that, your mask should be complete. Alright guys, so these are the completed masks. These masks will protect you against Miss Corona honey and allow you to look fashionable at the same time. So check out the next clip to see how I put it together with an outfit.
Big